Hello everyone, I'm going to play a game of Civilization 5 with the new add-on, and I'm going to make it a let's play. It is my first game of this add-on and I haven't actually ever played the previous add-on, Gods and Kings. This is the new add-on. The name was it was Brave New World, yeah, that's right. And I will be playing it on the highest difficulty level and with everything else randomized in order to make it more interesting for the viewer. And I will actually, before I start, I will go back and make the sound a little... is there a master volume somewhere? I think I put it down to... no, it's too... quite 60. Okay, and go back here. Oh, it didn't save what I had configured, so I will do it again. Random map, random size. Yeah, that's okay. And I will start it. Also, yeah, I haven't, since I've never played, I'll just remove that. I guess if you wanna see that, you can have other possibilities to do so, and yeah, B button still works, I remember that. Yeah, the warrior, thank you. And I will use, I think it has auto explore, yeah, I will use that. And what will I research? Let's have a look at the tech tree. Yes, thank you. What's good? I don't know. I think bronze working or so. And in KIF 4, this was very, and in KIF 3, which I played a lot, this was nice because you then could make better units. So I will go for this. Close, and let's see, what do we produce. I think a worker was not the best idea in Civ 5 as far as I remember, at least not at size 1, because it would freeze population growth. So I will get a whoops, yeah, this one first. And what's that down here? I think this was some kind of border. Yeah, let's end the turn. Yeah, this is... I think I one time back configured to see all this. I think oranges, I don't remember having seen oranges before, so they are probably new, but I don't know if they are only new in... Here's some border of... I don't know. Might be a city-state, or I think the black ones are city-states. Yeah, it is you are the first great empire, so we provide you with a gift of 30 gold. That's nice. 30 gold is very nice. So I think I can give them gifts. What happens if I give them their 30 gold back? Yeah, I can't do that, because I don't have so much. I have only 5 gold. Is there a way to adjust the tax rate? I think KIF 5 didn't have tax rates, but I'm not so sure about it. And
the city screen provides a
what is this? Peace? I can spend peace stuffs to rush buy stuff. How is this done? Well, thank you. Maybe I should listen to them. Yeah, I think I know that. So, I feel the music is still a little bit too loud for me. I shouldn't have made starting the game slower. Okay, now It's better, I feel. Okay, my population has grown. I will still wait for the monument to finish and then I will make a worker. I don't know. This requires masonry and this requires calendar. So I first have to get... I also need to expand my borders over here to get these cows into my influence area. Players who know something about this game will probably be thinking, what the hell is this guy doing? And why the hell is he playing the highest difficulty level? Well, the simple reason is that I don't plan to make this a very long and let's play. It just shall be for fun as usual. But I think it is more fun for people to, at least for me it's this way. I like watching people lose games and not watching them long drawn out games where they eventually win. And now I have discovered a natural wonder. I think this gives me something. Yeah, it gives me 1 happiness. Here's my happiness. And as far as I remember, yeah, I need this happiness to grow. For every population I can get, for every happiness I can get 1 more population. And it doesn't matter too much in what cities. And I have found barbarian encampments. Barbarian hand axe. I don't know if my warriors are stronger. My warriors are strength 8 and those are 12.6 strength, so I don't want to attack them. I think one change they made from the original Civ 5 is that the units all have more hit points and they do more damage as well, but fights, it's very unusual that the fight will only last 1 turn. But I don't really know because and I get once again more what is it called? Yeah, gold from meeting these other city-states. And here's more barbarians. It's quite fearsome. Let's see. How do I select them? Okay, I can click mine and then I can hover over them to see what they have. And here in this case I have only a minor defeat. They are also strength 8, so I don't really want to fight them. I have to adopt the policy. Yes, thank you. I still remember that. You can here click these skill trees. This thing is new. Oops. This is new. So tradition, what does it allow me to do? I have to read it because I don't remember anything of this, and this also most likely has changed. Border expansion, more culture, and 15% growth, and a free aqueduct in the first 4 cities. Oh, this sounds nice. How about this? More culture. That's boring. Honor. Improved effectiveness of one's army. I don't know. I haven't met any other civilization yet, so I don't feel like this is important. Oh, this one gives faith and okay, this peace stuff is faith and faith. This is, I think this is new from Gods and Kings. I don't know. I think yes, it should be this case. And since I don't know what it is, I will just get tradition because at least here I still am aware of the concepts behind it. Don't know if it's the best, but I would guess that any of these choices are relatively balanced, and it probably is just the best idea to go for whatever you think you can make something of. And here, ancient ruins. What? there. I've read or heard about ancient ruins, but I thought that find ruin. Why didn't I see that here? I maybe.
Here is something.
Okay, they all
One
stack
of your
up,
combat
and
units
it's
is near
no.
an
This
enemy unit.
this guy looks like Bud Spencer, but it isn't probably because he doesn't have enough muscles, and he also isn't wide enough, and also Terence Hill is missing, so it can't be him. Okay, I probably I should somewhere turn this off. It isn't blind let's play if you have all this information at hand that I could read, but I'm not doing because this would take away too much time I don't have because I'm making a let's play. Actually, I need to set up some kind of clock to remind me when to stop this episode, so it won't get too long, because if it is too long no one will watch it. So I think I might have played 10 minutes or so, so I will set the clock to... No, that's the wrong clock, to 50 minutes remaining. Okay. So now let's get back to the game, and maybe if this episode isn't longer than 50 minutes, then it most likely is because I'm wiped out before, but I'm not seeing any other civilization to wipe me out yet, so... Oh, and I wanted to switch these guys off. I think this is because I haven't played this for long. Oh, there's another ruin. I would guess that this auto-exploring scouting warrior will get there on its own. The barbarians step into the ruins. I don't think that they can claim them, but my unit also can't go there without having to fear cruel death.
In a hectare, with a spear 11 cubits long in his hand.
Okay, I researched bronze working, and has this given me any new units? Yeah, it gave me the spearman. It has strength of 11, and it probably is good against mounted units, but it is also stronger than my warrior, or not by much, but a little, and I think anything helps. Okay, what do I want to research next? These are ranged units. It is also suggested by my military advisor. I think they might come in handy at defending against barbarians, and since I've seen quite a lot, you can have one in your city, and it can fire at the barbarians, and they can't attack him because he's inside of the city. The city itself also can fight if they haven't changed it, that is, but I don't think they have changed that. So I will get archery now, and then I can make archers. I don't know if bronze is a resource, because iron, I think iron is a resource, but I see no bronze on the map, so I think I can theoretically build these spearmen without any resources. Yes, I can. That's good. But before I do... Wait, are they growing despite building a worker? I thought this wasn't possible. Improves food. Then it probably only growth of the city is stopped if you build a settler, but it is not stopped if you build a worker. Okay, then I either remember it wrong or they have changed it. Okay, I will go deeper into the tradition 3. Maintenance, cities, garrison gain 50% combat strength. That is what I talked about with the archers. Free culture building in your first 4 cities. Then building wonders and 1 happiness every 10 citizens. in a city. I think this is nice. Free culture building. I'll get that. And this city shall now have, I can see the building. Yeah, the problem was that I already had this one. So probably wasn't the best idea here. I can work of art, artifact slot, okay. Pantheon founded. What is that? An unknown civilization has started worshipping a pantheon of gods. They have chosen the belief goddess of protection. 30% increase in.
You can use the right mouse button to direct your unit's movement.
Okay. This one looks a little bit like Orin from Final Fantasy. Okay, I can move my units with the right mouse button. Good to know. I would probably have done that anyways. Okay, now I have barbarians here and they are close to my city. I need to attack them. Yes, I still know how this works. It hasn't changed so much. And now they are only taking 24 damage. I think in the old KIF 5 they would take like 3 to 4 damage and had only 10 hit points. Now they have 100 hit points and take a little. So I guess this was made to have a finer differences between the units, and the strength would have so much of an impact, and also to allow you retreating better. I think a major problem back then from the AI was that they hardly retreated. A problem is that my worker won't be able to do a lot. Cities like military can defense, city can only be captured when strength is reduced to 0. Use military general to defeat. Okay. They will eventually have to stop. Okay, my city already grew to size 4. Let me have a look. Where do I see? Yeah, these fields all produce relatively. Yeah, these oranges really give me a lot of food, and they also remove disabling effects from Gangplank, but not in this game, I fear. So these barbarians are not very smart, but I don't expect them to be anyways, because they are barbarians, and now they are already wiped out from running around my city. They probably are like animals more, and they don't notice what hurts them. Now they retreated from my city, and if I'm unlucky they will. Yeah, I need more military units. This is exactly what I was planning to do now. And my worker, well, the problem is if I use my worker.
Order your worker to construct an improvement.
Yes, I will order my worker to construct an improvement by clicking auto. And I think he won't move out as long as this barbarian still is here, and this probably is a good idea. And I will get. I don't have researched the bowman yet, so I will be getting a spearman first to help defend, and he also can then chase off these enemy units, the barbarians. Okay, and what? There's only two players in this world. Well, this probably comes from me picking random. Smile the most. Okay, that's happiness. They have 12 excess happiness, so they have still room to build more cities and that like that. If I had expected that random would give me only a 2-player map, I would probably have chosen something else, because I fear that this might be a little bit boring. But yeah, I will get this one, because here caravans, I read about them, they work like in Galkiv 2, where you send them to another city and then they run back and forth and you get money from that. Okay, now the worker is courageous enough to leave the city and do something because the barbarian cannot be seen anymore. I probably am alone on this continent because since there is only one AI opponent, this likelihood, the likelihood for that is quite big. Okay, he has entered the classical area. I don't know where. Let me check the tech tree. The barbarians are fighting against these cities here. Nope, that's not what I wanted to see. What are those anyways? Research into a unit list, city list, resource list. Oh, that's empty. City list. Yeah, here can see my city. Economic overview. Okay. That's a bit unfortunate that you have to aim at the small close. I will get it back to here. Let's see, tech tree. Okay, classical area means they they have passed through here somehow. But researching now is quite fast. It seemed slower at the beginning. I have 7 signs, 3 from buildings. Which buildings? I think this must be the palace or something. Yeah, the palace gives me 3 signs, and 4 from my population. Apparently, all of my population give me 1 signs. Okay. And I can once again adopt a policy. Monarchy, +1 gold and -1 happiness for every 2 citizens in the capital. Does it only work for... Yeah, I think this is a global effect anyways. +10 food growth and +2 food in the capital. Oh, this also sounds nice, and since I only have a capital, but I think I want... this tree isn't as nice. I will get this one.
Thou shalt not muzzle the ox when he treadeth out the corn.
I will then try to trade with Antwerp. But everyone wants the wheel. The military advisor, economics advisor, and the foreign advisor also wants the wheel. So I will just listen to them and get the wheel. Those are under attack, and I think I can gain some favor if I would help them. But without any units besides my scouting warrior, who isn't quite strong enough to defeat all these foes, and he still has scouting to do. Okay, now he's under attack. Let's see if he can... Yeah, he took a little bit less damage than he dealt, so that's good. And he needs new orders. Like this add-on is called New World Order. No, something like that, but not quite. Yeah, let's attack them again. And I once again dealt a little bit more damage than I received, so I can most likely eventually kill them off, but then I have to be very careful not to be attacked again until he has healed. I don't know, I'm Brazilian. Yeah, interesting. That's also Rio de Janeiro kinda gives it away. I think this is a new civilization, but I don't know how new. Oh, now this looks bad. I have to retreat. I really do. Oh, he was promoted, so I can heal him instantly. Oh, but it didn't heal him full. It only gave him 50 HP back. I can now wipe these guys out, but then they now also have spearmen. That's not good, because I thought if I get a spearman, my military would be superior. But that's not quite the case if they also have these. Let's see. if I attack them, will my units then go to this square? It's not a square, it's a hexagon or something. And I don't know if then these still can attack me. Now I took 17 damage and gained 5 more experience. I really fear that they will cut off my way and I will lose this unit. But I will probably flee into that direction so I can get whatever these ancient ruins hold for me. Okay, he's still alive, so let's get this. You find survivors in the lost ruins. Gratitude, they settle in one of your cities, increasing its population. That's very good. Now my Rio now has 6 population, but I still have 4 more happiness, so it can become even bigger. Or I might also think about getting a new colony somewhere over here, where is the cows and the horses and the deers, yeah, and the whales and everything like that. But first I need some, well, I will use heal. He will now do, I don't know how much hit points he can heal per turn. I would suppose it's maybe 10 or so. So it will take him quite a while to be. The great library has been built in a faraway land. Okay, this is a world wonder. If the great library is anything like it was in Civ 3, it will be completely useless for them, but I don't think it is. Let's see if I can find it in a tech tree. The great library. What does it require? Maybe something like writing? Yeah, here it is. What does it give you? It gives you +3 science and 1 great scientist point and great work writing slots. Okay, it isn't anything like in Civ 3 where you got 2 advancements that where you get every advancement that 2 other Civs had. So it's not like it's useless for them. They will benefit from it. So I could now build a caravan. I think that will be a relatively safe route here, but I think I have to. It takes it takes 15 turns, and since I'm not really gold starved at all, I think I will make something else. I will get an archer, and then I will get a settler. Or maybe I will get the settler right away. I don't know, does the settler have any hit points? I think those are captured if someone walks on them, but I think I can guard them with another unit. I think settlers and other units can stack on top of each other, which isn't the case with all units, and since I have this spearman, it can protect the settler, so I will get a settler right now. I think colonizing more of the getting more here. This would also be nice, but there's the barbarians and the unit that needs orders. I will just put them on alert mode so they defend the city. The settler holds the growth of the city. How bad is it for me?
We have succeeded.
18 from Terra. I think at size 6 this isn't too bad. And smart attack, wait, there is something. Yeah, I got the wheel, but let's see what this is. Clever move, we crushed our opponent without taking much damage ourselves. Yeah, that's nice, thank you for the information. And
we have a unit that is on.
Yeah, a heal. Yeah, I'm just doing that right now. Okay, it's 10 hit points per turn, just as I guessed. And what do I get now? Wait, let's see. This requires masonry, so I probably shall get masonry. Yeah, this one is masonry. So my worker then can... I think this will also increase my speed to building wonders if I should decide to do so. Which probably is will be the case. Okay, nothing to do this turn. And now my unit has healed back up again. And those are 12.5 strength already. It's because of the Terran modifier, and I will having auto explore. I think they won't attack me because I also have a positive Terran modifier from standing on top of these mountains here, or in this jungle. This is also helping me. Okay, I soon will have to decide where to go with my... Yeah, I think I will go somewhere over here with my colony ship and then colonize this area here. Okay, they have built this fence around the cows, so the cows can't go somewhere else if they would want to do so. So they can be milked and stuff like that. Okay, what brings you? What? Something brought me to them? Can I give them a gift now? This gold. I don't know if this is the best thing you can spend your gold on, but I think once they like you, you really get some boni and stuff like that. Maybe it is even possible to read what it actually would. But the more I would save up, the more discount I would get. No, from 500 it's no more discount. 1000 gives you 50, 100, and 500 gives you 50, but 250 only gives you 20. So I will wait before giving them, and then I will give. But I actually want to do this with Antwerp. But I don't really know. I think this gives you boni if you have them friendly for you. But I don't really know.
How happy are those whose walls already rise?
Okay, my masonry already finished. This was quite quick. And what now? What now? Let's have a look at the big picture. The yellow ones are researched. Pyramids are buildable now. And I can clear marsh. Trapping. Let's go back and see. I think I need a calendar for these. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff that requires a calendar, so I will have a look where the calendar is. It is here, and yeah, I will research into that direction. So I can work all these squares. It's not squares. I'm not really. Oh, now those are attacking my guys, and I've lost quite some hit points. I certainly will not attack them. I will try to escape. Can't give them any orders anymore. No. So I will now try to heal back up and hope that they won't see me. But if they are standing at top of a mountain, I think they have a better vision. And not a whole lot happening right now.
Shall the clay say to him?
And I got pottery and a new policy. That's nice. I don't know if it's still worth it in my capital. Happiness for every 10 citizens. Well, I'm not so happy with the remaining choices here. I will probably get something else. Warrior code. Yeah, patronage isn't available yet. I think I can also save up for stuff like that. Influence with city-states. Yeah, I will go for this because there's 2 city-states here, and then I will get more boni from them. I think this is nice. So I will just... Or do I have to adopt the policy? Or can I say I want to save for later? I think it forces me to get one now. I would rather wait for the classical area and then get something. Culture in every city unlocks building the pyramids. I think... couldn't I build the pyramids anyways? Well... I would try to get all of these, even if I don't really like all of these. Then I will get a bonus for having it completed, I think. Okay, next turn. And my settler is done, and I think I can select both of them at the same time. Now can I? And I will try to... I will send them here. No, I couldn't. I want to move you to... You shall protect the settler. I mean, in Civ 3 you could stack them like that. But then you had tons of units. Units were way cheaper. It would take like 10 turns to build one, but then again they were a lot stronger. Not stronger, weaker also in comparison. So you had a lot of them, and you could also move them around in big stacks of units. And that's what they want to get rid in Civ 5 and make the game more tactical in combat. So you have a few units and fight with more tactics. So let's see, they want me to build another settler, but I don't quite agree because my happiness isn't that big anymore, and I want to get the archer for defending the city, and then I want to get a caravan. I think. What is a granary worth anything? It will improve my growth. A shrine. It gives me faith. Walls, which give me more hit points and more defenses. Where can I see my hit points actually? I think it might be 100 for the city as well. And defense plus 5. Defense is this here. Yeah, this 13 strength, I think it's in comparison to the units. I will get the archer as I said. Ragusa targets nearby encampment. Okay, I think they are attacking these barbarians. Yeah, they seem to be clearing up something. I think this is a relatively small island, but it could be that over here there's quite something stuff. So they will continue with auto-exploring. I think I can't stack them, so I have to move them separately. I need to find out which is the best of these squares over there. I want the cows and the horses, but I also want the whales. I don't know if I have to be adjacent to the coastline to be able to mine the whales. I think I don't. I think that this might be a good square. Or maybe here. I mean the borders they extend in a way that is smart because it's automatically extending that way. I think you can also order them to extend manually. Let's see. I think you can click those if you want to. Not really. But probably somewhere. I think citizen management, default focus. Whatever. Okay, I explored ruins. And what's this? Pythagoras greatest. Shiny things most. What is this? Ranks players for the amount of gold in their treasury. Okay, I have more gold in my treasury. That doesn't really mean anything other than I have saved a lot of gold. No, let's move this one first. Oh, there it is. I think I will probably... Well, there's so much stuff around. I am not actually sure what's the best to found the city. I mean, if I went here, I wouldn't have access to the coast. I'm really uncertain as to where to found the city. I might found one here, and later on get another city here. And this way it is most likely that I can get all of the fish and the whales, which otherwise probably would go to waste. So I think I will place my city here. I can imagine a lot of people... Okay, I cannot found it here because it has to be at least 4 tiles away from another city. In Civ 3 this wasn't the case. You could you needed 1 tile away from it, so I could theoretically have found it here. But obviously Civ 5 isn't like that. They don't want you to spam a whole lot of cities. This is also shown by this happiness concept, so I can't have more population than happiness. So I don't know if it's a good idea to found directly on the tiles where a resource is located. I think it would be a bad concept if this would mean a disadvantage for you. 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. So I could found it here. I can't found it here, but I could here. And I could also, I think, I will go... Well, I will first go back to the spearman, and then I will decide next turn. Okay, spearman, you go here. Okay, here's this tile is suggested to found on by this little icon. It is recommended. So I think I will listen to that, because I was thinking about founding on this tile anyways. So I can probably sometime get this fish. And about those here, I will have to... Well, unfortunately they probably won't be in my radius anytime soon, because the city would have to grow a lot to be able to. Okay, what's this? Why do I have a spearman here? How did he get here? Was my warrior automatically upgrade to a spearman? Is this possible? I mean, I think this was a warrior, and did I get any event that caused this? I think there's a log where you can read what everything that happened, but for me, I thought this one, map options. No. Well, I think this was my warrior, and he now, for some reason, became a spearman, and he will continue auto exploring. It's the same guys, but they just swapped their axes out for some spears to become a little stronger. And yeah, those spearmen, they can go here and go to alert mode. What about you? You go here too. And then you found a new city, Sao Paulo. Since workers other differently to what? Oh, it's 70 turns. Well, but it doesn't stop my population growth, so I will start it. And as soon as, let's see why I don't have any additional production. So those cows don't give me any production, so I'll have to wait for the population to grow. Then they will probably get much more production, and then the worker will be out much sooner. Oh, and I see that I think that founding the second city cost me 4 happiness. I thought that it 6 generated from number of cities. Okay, the number of cities has more impact on the happiness. Had I known that, I probably wouldn't have made the settler at all. But now that I have to live with it. Okay, this worker is now going over to this new city, doing something, I guess.
So teach us to number our days.
Okay, I got my calendar, so I can now work these tiles. And they want me to build another settler, but seeing what the effect was, I disagree. I think I will rather get another worker or stoneworks. Is this a world wonder? No, I don't think so. But it increases happiness, and increasing happiness and production at the same time. Oh, this I think this is a very nice building to get. And yeah, research. Let's have a look for a new direction of that. I got the calendar, obviously. What else could I be wanting? Let's have a look at the resources. So this requires trapping, so I will get trapping. The bananas don't require anything. Those do they require something? Okay, I will first get trapping. It's 5 turns only then. Okay, this archer will stay here, and yeah, I've already chosen another building to build. Okay, Ragusa no longer needs my help. They probably have cleared out the pirates themselves. Yeah. Why are they asking for help? Oh, they are angry. Those are neutral and those are angry. Why would they be angry? Because I didn't... maybe because my my exploration unit is walking around in their territory. I wouldn't have done it just to see that there's some useless swamp land kind of thing. Okay, Sao Paulo has grown now. This reduced the building time for the worker tremendously, because obviously it now works a tile that gives a lot of production, like these horses, for example.
An unhappy populace will not grow.
My population is now unhappy. This means that I have almost no growth left, and that's why it's good to build this building here that gives me happiness. And I soon will have enough gold to to bribe those guys here to do something. Can fire upon. Okay, there's pirates. I need to click the city. 24 damage. Those guys, they woke up, but they don't have a ranged attack, so they can't fire here. Is there another possibility. Yeah, fortify, that's what I wanted.
Even brute beasts and wandering birds do not fall into the same.
Okay, now I got trapping, so I can get these deers. And now everyone suggests something else. Sailing. Yeah, I will eventually need this for the fish around here. But I think I have some time before. Construction, composite, bowman. They are also ranged and they can fire further. Iron working, this gives me this let's see if I can find stuff that gives me happiness. Yeah, the Colosseum gives me happiness, so I will get this. Happiness always very good to something already increased my happiness. I think I maybe have. Yeah, it's the wine now. I think the wine gives. Oh, it gives me 4 happiness. That's a lot. And the citrus will also give me 4 happiness. But I think only one of them. I will have to trade the other. I don't think you can have several, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see. But first, let's fire at those barbarians. Antwerp, uneasy, presence, barbarians. Yeah, I will. I think I need more and stronger units to destroy these barbarians. I probably don't have to keep my units in the cities. I could. Well, as soon as this guy is ready with scouting out stuff. Let's see. This would mean a minor defeat. And there's a worker, and the worker has taken damage. Interesting. I thought that workers would be captured, but this might have been in Civ 3, which was the last Civ I really played. I mean, I also played Civ 4, but after playing Civ 4 I went back to Civ 3, that's why. It's not that it's that long ago that I played any Civ. It's just that I kinda mixed up the order. What can I spend gold? That probably is interesting. Treasury has grown, we have money to spend. You can spend money on tiles, expand your territory, purchase influence over city-states, upgrade your units and bribe other civilizations. Upgrading units might be a good idea. What can I spend gold on? Unit and building maintenance, road maintenance, purchasing tiles, buying units, buildings, buying influence with city-states. Let's have a look at that. If you want to improve your relation with a city-state, one way to do so is giving them some gold. Increasing amount of gold may be given for larger boosts of friendship. This is what I have had planned to do, and I will still plan to do this. I want to save up to 500 gold and then give it to them in order to improve my relationship with them. You can build a trade unit. Yeah, that's something I'm eventually planning to do. But since I don't have any troubles with the gold, I don't have to yet. Once again, firing at the pirates. There's more of them. Okay. I hope that this unit will go into. Okay, the AI has entered medieval area, and I'm just about to get into classics. Let's once again have a look at the tech tree. Can I scroll over here? Yeah. These eras are relatively small. I think they were much bigger in Civ 3 and 4. But there's a lot more eras here. It goes to information, and they just have split them down. I think ancient and classic would be the same in Civ 3. Medieval, Renaissance would be the same in Civ 3, and here, yeah, industrial area. Modern area was all this stuff, yeah. But that's far in the future and I'm not quite there. So next turn. Once again we have to fire, and this will probably sink them. Yes, it did. And yeah, a caravan would be nice. Granary. Now my population limit has grown a little. I think another worker would probably be helpful. There's so many unimproved tiles. I don't really know if the forest can be improved, but I think it can. So let's. But at least I need to get these oranges connected quicker. And what's here? Why is this worker now taking so long? I think they have changed to faster population growth once again. Banana maybe? Yeah, they are working the banana. That's okay with me. And the city has grown once again, and they have 26 turns. That's really, really long. Still. So this city obviously will never really become a good production city, I think. But maybe these horses, if they have connect all these horses, this might change. Not much to do, just ending turns. Okay, I got these construction stuff, and now I'm in the classical era and need to. I really like this in order to pick technologies, because only having the recent options doesn't give me a real good long-term picture. I don't really know what actually. Okay, it triggered because this was this technology was in the classical era. So is there more stuff that improves my? Oh, look at this, Circus Maximus. Must build a Colosseum in all cities, and it gives me 5 happiness. Well, yeah, I will take this one. More happiness is very good. Okay, upgrading units. A unit must be in your territory to be upgraded. What are the combat unit types? Okay, let's see if I can upgrade any of my units. Click the upgrade button, it says. Waking it, do nothing, moving it. Apparently I can't upgrade this one. Can I upgrade the archer? Yes, I can. Yeah, it costs me 80 gold to do so, but I think it's totally worth it. So now I have a much better archer, a composite bowman. Thank you. At this time I'm really thankful for this hint, because I wouldn't have had the idea by myself, but now I still have to wait longer to do this barbarian stuff. And
here is something that may be helpful.
okay, look who made a friend. We have enough influence with the city to become friends. I do? How did I do this? I got enough influence. Okay, Ragusa requested to. So over time, so come in. What does it mean to be friends with a city-state? Yeah, I want to know this. If you are friends with a city-state, the city-state will periodically give you gifts. A cultured city-state will give you culture. A maritime will give you food. Militaristic will give you military units. Mercantile will give you happiness. And religious will give you peace. Well, let's find out what he is. It's maritime, I guess. I would think that this means maritime. And that means they will give me food. What I can do, they have this here. What's this? Looks like signs or something like that. Is it also somewhere written down? Okay, they are maritime, yes, as I said. Okay. So how do they give me food? I mean, the food must be transported somehow. Food 8 plus 8. 8 base, maybe capital modifier 10%. This composite bowman needs orders. Okay, you guys, you don't need to scout this very edge here. You will go here. Let's say here, and you guys will go here and wait for the other guys to. And then I will lay siege on these barbarians. The one unit will block them off, and those will deal the damage from behind. Okay, I'd really like to know how this receiving food works. I will probably find out eventually. But not necessarily in this episode, because my timer has run and I will now stop this one and upload it. So yeah, I will see you in the next episode, which I will most likely record right after this, but so splitting it into separate episodes will allow you to choose if you want to watch all of them at once, or yeah, you get the idea. So I will just stop it now. Goodbye.